Messi wants to return to Barcelona. Xavi Simons intends to leave PSG, while the Parisians may terminate Sergio Ramos' contract. And Barcelona is close to signing Xavi. Friends, we have tried our best to gather all the most interesting and reliable information just for you. Subscribe and hit the bell button to stay tuned for new videos. Write your predictions in the comments below on the following question. When will Messi return to Barca and in what role? Now give us a like and we proceed to start. Let's get going! Xavi is an option for Barcelona, but he is not the only option for the club, said Barcelona Vice President Rafael Yuste. The leaders of Barcelona are unhappy with the post-match statements of the new coach Sergi Barjuan, especially with the words, "It is what it is. Nothing more can be done now." Liverpool announced a contract renewal with Salah on their official Weibo page, but then deleted the tweet. Right now, Juventus is the mid-table team of Serie A, said team coach Massimiliano Allegri. Xavi, he completely adopts the Barcelona style of play. He is obsessed with possession, but not the formation. He can change it according to the opponent, said Al Sadd's midfielder Santi Cazorla. On the pitch, there isn't much difference between Lukaku, who was sold for 115 million euros, and Dzeko, whom we bought for free, notes Inter sporting director Giuseppe Marotta. I love Mbappe, but he doesn't do enough. He must surround himself with those who say you are not good enough and you will be better, Zlatan thinks. Mourinho lost for the first time in his career in a Serie A home match. A streak of 43 games was thwarted. Koeman doesn't want to make concessions with Barcelona and demands to pay him the entire redundancy fee, which is 12 million euros. Conte is not interested in Tottenham's invitation. He is waiting for the option with Manchester United. Ibrahimovic scored his 400th career goal in the leagues. The first one occurred 22 years ago. Only Lewandowski and Haaland scored more than Dusan Vlahovic in the top 5 leagues in 2021. He has 25 goals scored. The Serb is ahead of Messi and Benzema. Napoli won 10 of 11 Serie A matches at the start of the season for the second time in its history. Juventus are 16 points behind Napoli after 11 match weeks. The Neapolitans got 31 out of 33 possible points. Lyon plans to reject Asmun's transfer and attempt to sign Mariano Diaz from Real Madrid. Every player in the world wants to play with Mbappe. He's a great player, Vinicius admitted. Manchester United may sack Solskjaer if the team's results remain unstable, but the club really wants him to continue working until summer. Felix scored for Atletico for the first time since February, breaking his goalless streak of 948 minutes. Messi's transfer to PSG? It's a good challenge for Messi. Is today's team better than the one in my era? No, we were a team. These days, it's not a team, notes Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Juventus players will live at the club's base until Saturday at the initiative of Massimiliano Allegri. PSG's optimism about Ramos' return to a high level after injury is waning. Kaha Kaladze will remain the mayor in Tbilisi. The former Milan player has been elected for the second time. Van de Beek changed his agent in order to leave Manchester United. Everton, Wolverhampton and Barcelona are interested in a player. Pochettino is one of the best coaches in the world. PSG have a 10-point lead, stated PSG's sporting director Leonardo. Andreas Christensen is going to extend his contract with Chelsea until 2026, Nicolas Kira reports. Ronaldo won the match against Tottenham for Manchester United. A brilliant goal and a perfect pass, Gary Neville claimed. Gerard Piqué will not be available against Dynamo Kiev and Celta. He has an overloaded soleus muscle of his right leg. Pogba's priority is moving to Juventus. The club will offer him 12.5 million euros a year in case they sell Ramsey and McKennie or Rabiot. Ronaldo is the oldest player with a goal and an assist in a Premier League match since Drogba. The Portuguese did it at 36 years and 267 days. Tottenham may sack Nuno after the games against Vitesse and Everton. The club is currently 8th in the Premier League table. My great shape at 40? Not surprised. I'm the best, Zlatan Ibrahimovic said. Football without tackles is like volleyball with no net. 48 penalties for 10 match weeks of Serie A is a pure chaos, claims Bologna head coach Sinisa Mihajlovic. Vlahovic surpassed Luca Toni's achievement by scoring 25 goals for Fiorentina in Serie A in a year. Dusan also scored his second hat-trick in Serie A, repeating the result of Shevchenko, Totti, Ronaldo and Zlatan. Conte, Fonseca, and Conceição can lead Tottenham. Levy and Paratici discussed the possible sacking of Nuno. I can't help thinking about Van de Beek when looking at Sanchez's current plight. He's coming here and is probably thinking, what the hell I'm in here? What is this? There's no organization, there's no structure, Gary Neville shared. Yesterday we witnessed lots of great fixtures in the top leagues. The results are on your screens. Now we're to dive into the main news of the release. Let's have a brief rewind of yesterday's games. We are to highlight the victory of Atletico over Betis, 3-0. Carrasco, Felix, and Pazzella with an own goal made the result clear. Inter received a 3-point ticket against Udinese thanks to Joaquin Correa's brace. Napoli defeated Salernitana with a winning shot delivered by Zielinski. And in the main event of the day, Milan was stronger than Roma, 1-2. Ibrahimovic and Kessia brought the victory to the Rossoneri. Sergio Aguero will stay at the hospital for at least a couple more days for heart examinations. We recall that the forward of Barcelona is currently in the hospital under the supervision of doctors, where he undergoes a comprehensive heart examination. The discomfort he experienced during the game against Alaves happens rarely, thus the player will not return to the pitch until he is convinced that he's safe. Barça is going to make a statement by the time the club gets all the test results and a specific diagnosis. At the first test, arrhythmia was detected, and it's not the first time it happened. There is no date when Aguero will return to the squad. New update on Xavi Simons, this time from reliable Fabrizio Romano. According to him, the promising talent slows down the signing of a contract with PSG. The player understands that it's very difficult for him to get into the first team of the Parisians, and there can be huge issues with playing time. Earlier on, there was information that the Dutchman wants to return to Barcelona. He appreciates the fact of Barça trusting youngsters. Shocking news from Le Parisien. The dissatisfaction with the situation around Sergio Ramos is growing in the ranks of PSG. We recall that the ex-captain of Real Madrid hasn't yet played a single game as part of his new team and cannot recover 100% in any way. Subsequently, the latest Le Parisien edition reports, leadership of Paris Saint-Germain is considering an option with the termination of the contract of the Spaniard. Now that was unexpected. Moving on to the next topic. What's with Xavi's appointment to Barcelona? According to the latest news, Barça should close the deal next week. The Catalans expect Xavi to be able to agree on the termination of his contract with El Sat, otherwise the Spaniard himself will have to pay for it. As you know, Barça has big financial problems. Very contradictory information comes regarding the negotiation process between the clubs. According to Xavi Miguel, Barça will not come to Doha for negotiations, though Mundo Deportivo claims that immediately after the game in Kiev, Laporte, Juste and Alemany are to arrive in Qatar to close Xavi's appointment deal. Seems like it won't be long to wait for the club's official statement. One more piece of news about Barcelona. Xavi wants Carles Puyol to work alongside him, as he believes that the team lacks character and temper, and a club legend like Puyol will significantly improve the team spirit. That is an interesting move from Xavi if this appointment actually takes place. The PSG striker gave an interview to Sport.es newspaper, in which he spoke about his desire to return to Barcelona. Do I want to return to Barcelona? Yes, I always said that I would love to be able to help the club, in absolutely any role, if possible. I would love to be a technical secretary at some point. I don't know how possible this is. I would like to contribute again so that Barça remains one of the best clubs in the world. Surely PSG supporters were dissatisfied to hear such words, but Barcelona fans got excited, dreaming of Messi's return in the summer of 2023 when Leo's contract with the Parisian club expires. Friends, make sure to check out the suggested videos from our other projects. It was Football News. Have a great day and see you in a bit.